Hi guys, I'm Kristen. Welcome to my channel. If you guys haven't been here before, please subscribe. And if you're returning, thank you so much for being part of this YouTube family. I really appreciate it. Basically, I do all things mom content, holiday, decorating, organizing, so many different things. And I also do charcuterie boards. I've done a number in the past. I'll link the other ones below if you guys are interested. But I thought it was about time to do a Galentine's type of board. But also if you want to do like a romantic date night with your spouse, this would be perfect for that as well. So I'm actually collabing with my husband and his twin brother, their company. They have a laser cutting company called Razor Beam Laser. There will be a link in my description box below, but they just started doing charcuterie boards. They do custom made charcuterie boards, or you can order a preset design like this one you see here. They're really good quality, super durable, really good size. And this one is nice because you can use it for Valentine's Day or you can use it for the rest of the year. It's really versatile. Click the link below if you guys are interested in one for yourself. Okay, so I have everything laid out as you can see. I had them design and put the quote right horizontal with the handle, but they are able to do it like kind of wherever. So that's what I chose for mine, but you could have a charcuterie board laid like this. You could put this on the other side, whatever you wanted. I kind of like it like this. So, okay, what I like to do for charcuterie boards is you want a mix of savory and sweet. Typically that's going to give you the yummiest result. And I feel like people like that the best. So I organize it. So everything sweet is over here. All of my treats, I have, you know, different kinds of chocolate. These are the little Debbie's brownies, but they're so cute. I had to include those, and we may have already gotten into these, but these are just the cutest little assorted Valentine's cookies. And then over here, I have all my fruit kind of drying. You want it not to be soggy and wet. So I washed my blueberries, strawberries, and grapes. I have them all kind of soaking in paper towels. I just cubed up all of the cheese. I have everything open and ready to go. I cut up some of the baguettes, salami, put the crackers on the plate, and I have the cream cheese and the pepper jelly out ready to go. So that will just make it a really easy process to put the board together. And I'm going to show you how I put this together. You want to start with your bigger items first. So I'm going to do these cute little hearts. So yeah, you want to group items in like 2s or 3s when it's something bigger like this. You don't want to do like the same number on each side. It just kind of gives it some balance and some interest. And then get your bigger items on first, because then it will be easier to fill in with the little stuff. So I'm actually gonna do some cookies, and you don't have to use everything you got. I definitely will not be able to use all of this. I'm actually gonna stick with the more Valentine's-y cookies, I think. And then remember also, it's important to kind of pile the board pretty high. So let's see, I'll probably move these up here and maybe do 2 more cookies right here. And actually I'll probably put some underneath. It's good to get a higher board because then you can just pack more on, and I just feel like it looks so much more like bounteous and full with a ton of stuff. So that one's broken, so I'm probably gonna take this and then put that here. So I'm kind of doubling up on some of these cookies to really stack them up high. Let's see, we do like, and of course you can just like play around with it until you get it how you want it. But think vertical, not just horizontal. A lot of people just put like little like flat piles on, and it just doesn't look as full and, I don't know, bounteous, I guess is the right word. Okay, so now I think I'm gonna go to my little spread. I think I'm gonna put this right here. You don't have to do this, but because I'm putting cream cheese and this pepper jelly, I feel like it would just keep things a lot cleaner. So I have a cute little red one that's perfect for Valentine's Day. And then, I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but it's so good. You just put some cream cheese down. Sorry, you can't see that. And this will be better once it's soft. So that's why ideally you would make this about an hour before guests arrive. And then we're just gonna spoon this over the top. Now, this isn't the prettiest looking stuff. If you wanted to get one, this is right here. If you wanted to get one that was prettier, like, I don't know, more like reddish color for Valentine's Day, that probably would look a little bit nicer, but we are just gonna go with it because it's like that spicy pepper jelly and then mixed with the cream cheese. It is so good. So I'm gonna leave a little bit of cream cheese so you can see it. And then I have this cute, tiny little wooden spoon. I'm just gonna pop that up to the side, just like that. All right. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead with kind of some of the more savory stuff. So keep in mind too, try to put things next to each other that will taste good or at least not blend flavors too much. I purposely never do anything with mint or like peanut butter or really, really strong flavors because it tends to make everything else taste like that. So I have some Triscuits, and with crackers, you can kind of fan them right out. And then remember, you want everything touching. So I see a lot of people do boards where everything's separate. It just does not look as good at all. When everything's touching, it just looks like you've got plenty of food, like everyone can have plenty, and I just feel like it looks a lot more elevated, like a lot more elegant. So we're gonna do some crackers, and then I'm gonna pile on a mix of cheese right here. Now, some people like charcuterie boards with a lip. I prefer, see, now I'm saying that and I'm like, eat my words. I prefer no lip because I just feel like it looks nicer kind of having everything on top. And then if things do spill over a little bit, it's not a big deal. It's kind of part of the deal. So I've just cubed up cheese. And again, this is like aged cheddar and aged white cheddar. So a little bit stronger cheeses, and the flavors will go really well with everything I've got. So, okay, now we're gonna go ahead and do some meat. And then, like, again, when you're doing meat or crackers, trying to like fan it out like that is a really good way to just make it look pretty. So we're gonna do some right here. And like I said, probably the biggest two pieces of advice for a charcuterie board is to have plenty of stuff, have it super full, and have everything touching. That, you can't really go too wrong with that. I'm gonna make this a little more interesting. Just fan it out to go in kind of like an S, or like a curvy pattern, curvy shape. Kind of make it more of a curve. So you can see there's like little gaps and stuff happening. When we're done with all the big stuff, we're gonna fill that in with lots of chocolates and little treats. You don't really need to have like super big sections for these because they're good fillers for a charcuterie board. So just keep that in mind. Okay, I'm gonna come in with some cashews. I'm gonna fill this with some cashews here. And then we're gonna do some fruit. So for grapes, I would recommend cutting in little clumps. It's kind of a pain when they're all separated because they just roll all over the place. So I like to do little clumps. And I probably could have dried them off a little bit longer, but that's okay. But yeah, if you have your fruit pretty dry, that's gonna make it work a lot better. And just do little clumps of like 4 or 5 grapes so people can take one and, you know, they're not committing to eating a whole bag of grapes. And you can move things around as needed. And then we're gonna do some blueberries right in here. also. And then you can, okay, I was gonna leave the leaves on my strawberries, but what the heck is that? So I'm actually gonna take off the leaves. I'm gonna kind of try to cut them in a little bit of a heart-shaped. It's not gonna be perfect, but that's okay. Normally, I think the green leaves look so pretty on a charcuterie board, but these leaves were just really funky. Okay, so I've got some strawberries piled on there. I'm also gonna add some blueberries in there because kind of like just fill in those gaps. You really don't wanna leave any gaps showing on your charcuterie board. That is just gonna make it look so good. Oh, we lost a berry in the jelly. That's fine. Okay. So I feel like we need some more grapes and blueberries up at the front. Kind of add some color up here. So we're gonna do that. And remember, I've tried to get things that, for the most part, all pair pretty well. So like meat, nuts, cheese, crackers, like all of those things, baguettes, like those all go really well together. And chocolate with pretty much all of those things also goes well together. So I'm gonna do a little baguette fan up here. I always am surprised how much extra I have because this really fills up quickly. Haven't even used my other crackers. So I have some broken ones and some non-broken ones. So I'm just gonna hand pick some that look really nice and try to figure out where the heck I'm gonna put these. I think I'm gonna stash a few right back here. And again, you can always like refill things as they get used up during the night. So don't feel like you have to put everything on. And if it's not enough to feed everybody, just make sure you're keeping track of it and refill it as you need to. I might add a little bit more cheese right over here. Oh, that's a big cube of cheese. Some cheese right there. I feel like you can never have enough. Cheese, right? Okay. Okay, so there's some cheese right there. And then I feel like I can pile a little more fruit back here. So I'm gonna put some more blueberries, another clump of grapes. And then we're gonna start with chocolate almonds. I'm gonna put a bunch right here. And then I'm also gonna put some, it's actually helpful if you kind of don't do the little things right on the edge. So I'm gonna scooch these over and then pile, because then it doesn't all come, that case in point, falling off. I'm gonna add some with the cashews. So like I said, if you get everything that kind of goes together, you can put everything right next to each other and it's perfect. And that's pretty much what I did. But if you have anything that really clashes, just, I would say don't put them right next to each other. Okay, then we're gonna go in with some cute little pink, they're called molten lava. They're not the best, to be honest. I've never tried them before, so I got them before I tried them. They're like caramely, chocolatey, brownie kind of thing. But the wrappers are so pretty and they're still pretty good. But you could use whatever kind you wanted. So just kind of try to spread everything out. As you can see, I'm not like, for the most part, putting all of one thing right next to each other, except for some of these bigger items like the salami and the crackers. Sorry, don't mind the background noise. And then, these not the best chocolates ever. I'm kind of trying to group some of the little chocolates together so you have little groups of like 2, 3, 4. And then sometimes a couple of them next to each other. And then Hershey Kisses. I'm probably gonna stick with the pink and the red. How cute are those? I'm kind of keeping chocolates next to each other a little bit, not fully, like I'll probably add a couple down here. and just kind of like filling in the gaps. Oops, silver one got in. Let's see. And then obviously just like tweak it however you need to tweak it, make it what you want it to be. But yeah, nice and full is key. Let's see. That is key to making a good charcuterie board. Okay, I'm gonna add a few more of these chocolate almonds right here. And I think we're about good. So cute. Oh, I'm gonna add one more lint down here. Okay guys, that is it for the perfect little simple charcuterie board. Don't mind the mess. I have to go feed a baby soon, but I'm so excited I was able to make this. I'm gonna let my family enjoy this, and just remember, as long as you have a variety of sweet and savory, tons of it, go vertical, not just horizontal. That sounds bad. And also make sure that everything is just grouped together and touching, like there's not a lot of gaps or really any gaps. Do the big things first and then fill it in with all the little things later, and you really can't go wrong. The only thing I would change about this is the pepper jelly. It's just like really throwing off the cute red and pink vibes, but other than that, and it is gonna taste good, so other than that, I think it's perfect. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Comment below what your favorite items that I use are, or if you guys have any suggestions for a good Valentine's Day board. Let me know, and if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.